Welcome, brothers and sisters. So, man, the name of this video, who knows? I was just thinking about the Protestants, the highly Protestant, and in relation to black male and black female relationships. The Protestants, man, y'all are sitting around talking about this struggle love stuff, man, and a lot of y'all seem to be protesting, just a little bit too hard. You just seem to be, embittered. Like this is personal for you. You seem to be very embittered in the struggle love, and that means that it's starting to feel like it's personal for you. You gotta axe the grind with this whole struggle love thing, man. I know struggle love could be hard, but a lot of you are struggling, and you get involved with struggle love because you're struggling yourself, and that's the best you could do. I'm pretty sure if you could do better, you would. If you could do better, you would. That's just a natural fact of life. It's sort of like when you've been living in the ghetto all your life, and you get some money, and you naturally want to move out of that environment, because that environment is very cutthroat. The deeper you go into the ghetto, the more cutthroat it can be. The more cutthroat. So these failures, when they speak about this struggle love, they seem very embittered, and my thing is, if you could do anything to change it, you probably would. But now all of a sudden that you no longer struggling, you wanna get on your soapbox, talk about struggle love. You were struggling at once. What, you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth? We know your mother didn't leave you anything. She didn't hand you down anything of substance. And if she did, you probably tricked it off anyway. But, we know your mother and your father didn't leave you anything. You had to, start from square one. Go out there, make it happen. You were struggling, man. Stop trying to pretend like you were born with a damn silver spoon in your mouth. Shit doesn't make sense to me, man. I'm just saying. If you could do better, you would. If you were, either you could do better and you didn't, and that makes you stupid. That makes you stupid. But there's a lot going on in the psyche of the BAW. She doesn't get it. She doesn't understand why she can't carry that bullshit that she's on over into other communities. This is why she feels stuck with the black man. You're like, I'm stuck. Because the black man is the only man that's going to put up with your bullshit. When you start going into these other communities, all of a sudden, you got your natural hair. You got to talk softly. You get your purple pill, your pink pill, that sounds disgusting. Get your pink package. He's like, God, you live in a gross. But anyway, Like I said, man, it's just, when you go into these other communities, you understand that, it's, you can't really do the ghetto Shaniqua bullshit that you be on. And, oftentimes when this sense of entitlement makes these women believe that they can carry that shit over into these other communities until they get checked. Until they end up in one of them situations where the white dude is calling them a nigger bitch and all kind of weird stuff. I mean, it's like, damn, I thought you could transfer over that strong, independent nonsense into other communities, man. I mean, it's unfair. It's not fair. You could do that with the black man because, the black man, he gives you enough rope to hang yourself. Black man will let you do whatever it is you think that you're going to do. And then he'll, it's sort of like when you see a black man and he's just sitting there. He sees a woman getting her ass handed to her. And everybody's wondering, well, why is he just sitting there letting why is he sitting there with his cell phone recording as she's getting her ass handed to her, by some crazy dude. A black man is willing to allow you to fall on your face. He's willing to. Now the white dude, he gonna try to protect you. He gonna try to keep you from doing stupid shit. Black men should do the same thing. I mean, a lot, that'll avoid a lot of these messed up situations. But black men are very egalitarian. They're very they've been fed equality for quite some time from their mothers. And so these are the results of your equality. When you want to be equal with a man, black men are going to allow you to do said thing. Go ahead, do your thing, boo. Make it happen. Some of these dudes are even going to let you be the man. You want to be the man? Okay, I'll sit home. I'll lay up on your couch. I'll let you be strong, independent. The problem I have with that is the fact that these are the men you chose. How do you turn around and lump all black men in with the men you chose because you were too lazy to find something better, to do better? As if you could. I mean, don't you want a man that allows you to do whatever you want? To be independent? To be strong? Not to need him? Not to need him for anything? You women sure seem to be begging a lot for a bunch of individuals who don't need anything. Now, unfortunately, there are a lot of BAWs who are not on this bullshit. They're not on this bullshit, but unfortunately, we had to grow up with these memes and these mantras. It's sort of like the media. That was the black media of our time. The black media. We'll call it the black grapevine. And throughout the black grapevine, there were certain truths that we held to be self-evident. That was that you were strong, you were independent, you were educated, Negroes wasn't shit. But we're gonna hold you to that. We're gonna hold you accountable for that shit. Okay? When you go out into the world and you choose a random dude, like, I'm independent. And I broke that down in another video why women do that. It's because they're not held accountable for anything. Like, the world doesn't hold them accountable for anything. So they believe they can do whatever they want. They don't have to think about it. Like, they don't have to think that, maybe I shouldn't have a baby by this no good dude, because they have these government programs that are gonna prop them up. They have Section 8. They have food stamps. They got child support. They got student loan programs. They got bank loan programs. They got a lot of things going on. And because of these programs, they don't actually have to think about what they're doing. When they fall, they have a net that catches them. A net, and it's not the golden shiny net, but it's a net. It's alright. If I fuck up, I'm trying to be independent. I'm trying to do my thing. But if I fuck up, I won't fall flat on my face. I'm gonna fall on my face, but I won't fall flat on my face. And if that's good enough for you, if that net is good enough for you, then so be it. That's your choice. That's what you've chosen. That's the life you've chosen. You can't blame that on somebody else. You can't blame that on some man. You can't blame that on all black men for your decisions. That's a weird concept. All men are not shit because you chose the wrong man. If you're gonna go out there and choose a white dude, and you had the options to choose. In your brain, you feel like you had the option to choose any man you want. And you got all these options. A woman has the option of who she opens up her legs to, man. And she also has the option of birth control. She also has the option of choosing who she has children by. Now, we've been listening through the grapevine, and the grapevine says that, oh, I was sticking it out with the black man. This is the narrative that the BAW has been pushing. I'm sticking it out with the black man. I'm not saying anything that the brothers don't know already on this channel. I'm not saying anything that the brothers don't already know, that I haven't already said before. I've said these things before. This is not new. But man, it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate that you have to be, that you don't get to have it both ways. You don't get to claim strong, independent, I don't need no man, blah, 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 blah. And then when it doesn't work out in your favor, the government programs are not providing enough. You see your girlfriends, they chilling, they got, they still young and perky, it's, when the government program is not meeting a particular lifestyle that you like to live, it's just not making ends meet. You're not allowed to turn around and be like, well, the black man ain't shit. It's the black man's fault. These niggas ain't shit. We hear that through the grapevine? We heard through the grapevine that we were not shit. Not only were we not shit, not only did you not need us, but we weren't shit either. That's interesting. I don't need you and you ain't shit. This is comical, man. You know, and when we see you fall on your face, this is karma, man. Why would a black man stand in the way of karma? Why would black men stand in the way? That would, oftentimes a lot of black men do stand in the way of you getting your karma. And then they end up getting their asses handed to them just for trying to protect you. They shouldn't have been trying to protect you. They should have been like, oh, well, get out the video camera, dude, and just record. See, this is what happened when you shoot strong, a little bit too independent, and the shit just don't work out in your favor, man. I mean, this will happen when it doesn't work out. You got to understand that sometimes it's going to work out, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not going to work in your favor. We're trying to protect you, even though you don't even see it as a form of protection. We're trying to show the younger women that's coming up, look, this is what happened. And they're just as dumb because they listening to you. I mean, you women make it look real good. You make it look real good. You make it look as if everything is on the up and up with you, man. You make it look real good sometimes. They see the little trinkets you're getting. A lot of these females are struggling out here, man. And they see your false sense of financial security. And they're like, I want that for me. Unfortunately, they don't understand that they're looking at a mirage. They're looking at something false, something that has been propped up by government programs, something that has been propped up by ignorant ass black males who still don't get it, who's still willing to fall on the knife for you. I mean, this is false. It's sort of like a dude who wants to become a career drug dealer. He wants to sell drugs for his entire. I mean, he starts selling drugs. He's making a little cash, and then, when he gets out of jail, I mean, he gets locked up. He does a few years in jail, and then when he gets home, he's just like, what can I do? What can I do? You got McDonald's, you got Burger King, you got, hopefully, I don't know. What you gonna do, dude? Go work at a warehouse? Maybe. I mean, they got some programs for ex-felons. They got some programs for the ex-felons. You idiot. The damn light is green. What the hell you fucking waving your hand for, dumbass popo? Those are idiots, man. He's waving his hand like I'm in his way. Like, dude, you got the green light. What the hell you waiting for? I'm not about to run in front of you. But anyway, man, like I said, man, it's just unfortunate for you. It's just very unfortunate. I mean, how many times do I have to speak on this issue? I mean, dudes are putting comments in my comment section like I haven't spoke upon these things ever. I mean, before you start putting comments in the comment section and telling me what I should be talking about, you should be talking about, you sound really foolish when you tell a grown man what he should be talking about. I mean, I can understand if you ask me to speak on a certain topic. I have no problem doing that. But when you tell me what I should be talking about, I call umbrage. But man, it's just unfortunate for a lot of Negro sapiens. It's just unfortunate for them, man. It's unfortunate for many black women, that